it's been a few days. We ordered this part online. It is actually the Sprocket. We realized in the last video, which was a few seconds for you, that it was actually this star-shaped item on the back that came loose, which is spinning freely on this item. Can you see the damage as well on it, caused by the chain wearing down, it looks like. Rounded edges. And it kind of looks like this might have been from chain wear, also might have been just straight from the factory. What we're going to go ahead and do is pull out this kind of gear piece in here, and then we're going to transfer it over to this piece, put that back on the chainsaw, and see if we can get it running.
Can I see this new piece?
Yeah. See this new piece, how nice it is on the back of it? Not worn down. We'll kind of do a side-by-side comparison. Also, when you hold this in like this, it spins freely away from the sprocket, while this one is welded in place, doesn't spin at all. So there we go. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take out this gear. I've got two pieces of wood right here. We're going to kind of line it up in the center, just like this. I've loosened it up a little bit, so this shouldn't be too bad. Now all we're going to do is take a socket. Let's see if this one will work a little bit better. Just put it in that hole. That is perfect. That is a 11:30 seconds, and we are just going to move one size up. Hit it, and it should take it out. No, that's too big. So yeah, 11:30 seconds, and we're going to hit it and kind of knock it out of place and swap it over to the new piece. My concern with this new piece is this hole looks a little bit bigger. We'll see if we get a good fit. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this out of here, okay? And again, I loosened mine up just a little bit. Got that out of there. Here's the hole. Actually, it looks like it might be perfect. We're just going to swap this over. Okay, this is the piece that we removed, which is that gear piece. As you can see, it's out of there now. Okay, cool.
I can see your eye through the hole.
You can see my eye through the hole.
Yeah, it was weird.
That piece went on this way. Turn the video off. Stop recording. There you go. Okay, so we look back, USA side, the imprint here goes down, so basically it goes in this way, okay? So where the imprint is, it's going to push into here. Mine is a good fit, but it's really loose, as you can see. It kind of just moves in and out, which I don't really know if that's the way it's supposed to be, and this one was just kind of loose, but it basically fits in there perfect. It goes on to here on the chainsaw, like that. I think that is actually okay. I think they can spin freely. I guess we'll find out when we put it back together. Worst case scenario is we can put something in there as sort of a shim to tighten it up, maybe JB weld. I don't want to use the JB weld as something that's going to kind of lock it together because it's going to be a moving component, but I think it'll work to build up the surface area and give it a nice lock if it needs it. But right now I'm okay with this, and we'll kind of see what happens. It's just really loose. I think that'll be held in place by the sprocket though, or the clutch, which is right over here. Behind that clutch there's this big washer. Okay, it's going to go in this way. Drop in the clutch, which is going to screw in. We'll put it on top of this right here. It is left-hand threaded, as we remember here. Got a good view there, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Got it. All right. Going in there nice and easy. Worst case scenario, we got to tear this thing down a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Because how's that really going to go anywhere anyway? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, we want to get that nice and tight. Give it a nice little tap. Okay, that looks like it's going to be good in there. Okay. Nice. We got the clutch on. Let's pick up the pace here. We are going to go ahead and pull our string out. Okay. it's stuck. See if we can use the clutch to kind of move it back down a little bit. Ah, there we go. Just a nice hard pull. Looks like the piston moved on us just a little bit. Oh, this is good. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of stuck in there. Let's see if we can move the piston by moving the whole assembly here. Got it. I just kind of wiggled it. It looks like it frayed the ends a little bit. Let's see if we get it to move up and down. Okay. Woo! Sounds good. Well, he walked away. So I got out the carb cleaner. I gave it a little spritz just to wipe it down, get off as much of this crusty stuff off the air cleaner as possible.
Crusty stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's real dirty. I mean, honestly, you can blow it out. I don't even think air would be able to pass through this easily when you're trying to blow it out. You could soak it. I'm just going to give it a nice scrub to get off as much of the stuff as I can.
Didn't you say the other day that we were going to soak it?
I didn't, though. I forgot. And we had like 4 days in between the part getting delivered and like, I just never did it. But I mean, look, it's cleaned up pretty good. A little crusty, but it's all right. I think that'll still work fine. Overall, the thing runs pretty good, so we'll be all right. Worst case scenario, this is like a few dollar part. It's replaceable, just an air filter. Okay? Is that okay with you?
No.
Okay. So we basically got that good to go. We'll be slapping that on there in a moment. Okay.
Car cleaner stinks.
Yes, it does. Okay, spark plug gap on this is supposed to be 0.250. 0.25. Yes, 0.25. It's right around 0.28, 0.30, something like that. So we're going to lower it just a little bit. So we're just going to take the spark plug, give it a little pressure, and close it up. Okay, then we're going to remeasure until we get it to the area that we need it. Okay, use a little bottle cap opener thing on the spark plug gap. A little bit of pressure, just a little bit at a time. We are 0.22 about. More. Oh, just a little more. One more little notch.
Why does this even matter?
Well, it's going to basically determine whether the engine's running or not. You need spark for there to be an explosion. So without it being set properly, it could affect the way the engine's running. Like if it's misset, then maybe it doesn't spark correctly, and ultimately the engine just doesn't run. So there's that. I would say that's almost there again. So freaking close. It's just there's a way. The engine's built to certain specifications, so you want to stay within those specifications. You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
We really aren't getting any movement on that piece of wood, so let's put this in there. Almost. Oh my gosh, come on now. Okay, there we go. It's looking good. And it's too close. Perfect, look at that. 0.25, 0.025.
Bring it closer to me.
Whoop.
Okay.
Look good?
Sure.
Alright.
Not really sure what I'm supposed to be looking at.
The measurements on the little spark plug tool.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, we got it.
Gross.
It's the proper way to clean things off there. Okay. Just blow it hard. And we go ahead and screw in this spark plug. We'll tighten it down. We're just going to do it snug. This is oversized for spark plug. Okay, just snug it down. Alright, good enough. That's nice and snug. I can't untighten it. Put this clip back on it here. Actually, no. We don't put it back on just yet.
Because
That plastic trim piece right on top over here goes on right over top of it. Okay. The nice thing about this, oh no, I apologize. This does go on, then the trim piece. There we go. Just push down firmly. And this trim piece goes on. If you remember, I was missing a piece, or one of the screws that is. So we will just grab one from my scrap box, and we'll just go ahead and screw this down. Okay.
Getting closer.
Getting closer. The nice thing is, if for some reason that little thing that we were just looking at, this star gear, is not proper, like we need to somehow put a space in there to make it bigger, we get to take the whole thing apart, take the spark plug out, redo the string, take that clutch off, put the spacer in.
Oh gosh, I
Then-
hope that's not.
Repeat the process.
I really, really hope that's not the answer.
Whoops.
That probably needs to go somewhere, right?
Sure does. We'll get the right tool for this job. Go ahead and put that air filter on. This way. Okay, slips it behind the little indent there, right here. It's just kind of in the way a little bit. No big deal. Go ahead and screw this back on. Try not to have your screwdriver slip off and go straight through the air filter. And tighten each side evenly so you get a nice seal. Alright, that's what we're trying to avoid right there. Let's hand tighten until we get down there. Okay. Here we go. Nice and snug. It's just plastic, so don't need to go crazy with it. Okay. Let's go and pop this thing on.
Hi, number dos.
Try number 2. What the hell is in the way? Here we go. And we're going to grab a screw from the scrap box. I also talked about whether or not there was supposed to be a bolt right here.
Yeah.
There is. I looked at when I was ordering the part, I checked out the diagram for it. And there is supposed to be a small bolt there. We have all the pieces though. There is also, actually, apologize, there's supposed to be a washer and a bolt here. So we're going to drop a washer in there. We're going to drop a bolt on top of there, which we can pull from the scrap box. Okay. Okay, here we go. Got one of these. Nice little scrap bolt, okay, that I have. Scrap screw. Fits perfect. I'm going to slide it in there, screw it down. Seems to be the same pitch as it was before. Doesn't need to be perfect. That is a tight enough fit. Look at that. Nice. Then we got a bolt and we got the washer. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the washer on first, obviously. Okay, goes on there. Bolt goes here. Screw that thing together. This is one Frankenstein looking chainsaw we got going here. Okay, doesn't screw on all the way. So what we're going to go ahead and do is grab
Still shakes it a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to, I guess. I don't know. So I'd tell people. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Okay. Going up to the 10 millimeter. Alright, it's probably 9. Okay, perfect. Let's drop that in, let's tighten it down. This is a little bit different of a pitch of a bolt. It'll probably be good. Let's get nice and tight. Oh, it's got a nice little rattle to it. I tightened down as much as it'll go. I guess that's factory on this chainsaw. Worst case scenario, it falls off, it gets a little louder. There we go. Alright, let's keep going here. I'm sure that's up to spec. Okay. Let's get our chain, our bar. We'll put these things on, then we're going to put the plastic piece on here, okay? And then we are going to give this
in our face.
I always hit you in the head, babe. My apologies. Okay, let's take our chain. Before we do this, let's make sure that the snow blower. like to show the snowblower's in the off position. It is in stop currently, which is fine by me. And we are going to go ahead and drop the chain on here. Give ourselves a starting point. Perfect. Okay. To one side, the other side falls into place. Alright, let's start around this right here. Put the bar on. Well, that was useful. Okay, so we put the chain around the circle, not the circle, around the clutch and sprocket, and we're going to go ahead and put the bar back on.
Around the circle.
Okay. Alright, got that around there. Gotta pull the bar out to get this thing tight. Okay, just make sure we got everything lined up nice. Got a little star-shaped thing back there that's the chain's supposed to go around. Perfect. Looks like it's working. Let's get the chain actually on the bar. Okay. Here we go. Alright. So far so good. Put the piece of plastic down. We get everything lined up once that's on there, but we got a good start. Let's get these bolts on. Give us a start. Give ourselves a starting point. There's also right here. See this screw? Okay. I'm gonna flip this around, so just watch yourself. In here, you may be able to see it. Do you see right here? There's a little metal stud right there.
Yep.
I'm tapping against it. That metal stud needs to align in a hole that's right here. You can kind of see the light shining right there. So you need to get those two to line up. Okay. So just turn it until the bar ultimately starts fitting in place. I'm turning it to the lefty, to the lefty?
Lefty.
Turning it to the lefty. I don't have the bolts tight, because if the bolts were tight, then it wouldn't be able to move. I would just be basically destroying the spring in there.
You're literally covering my view with your hand.
Alright, apparently to the righty was the right way.
To the righty.
Yeah. Maybe it was lefty. Do this upside down. Just gotta get this lined up in the hole. Once we get it lined up in the hole, then we can use it to tighten the chain. It's almost there. Okay, perfect. It's in there now. Let's tighten the bolt. Let's pull the bar out as far as possible while we keep the chain on the end of it. Let's start screwing this bolt down, okay? What we're going to do is kind of pull the chain through. Okay. Right now, as you can see, every time we go around, the chain pops off the bar, right? So that means we need to tighten the bar slightly. The way we're going to do that is by pulling it out. We loosen the bolts up. Okay. And then we use the screw that we were just using, and we turn it the opposite way to make it come out, okay? So we got it nice and tight. This is the level of play that I decided to go with in the chain right here, okay? Just a little bit will pop out, but it gives it a nice little amount to work with. So I think it'll be good for the length of the chainsaw. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these bolts down, nice and snug. Check it again. There's still a little bit of play on it. I think that should be good. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and give it a test. I'm going to take a few pulls because it's upside down all different directions. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright. Turn it on, put our foot down, let's give it a few pulls.
It's not a toy.
Yeah, but it sure is awesome. Alright, so that's it. All we do is replace the sprocket, we're good to go.